Listen, we got breaking news to discuss involving LiAngelo Ball, G3G Honcho. Listen, Jello just dropped this music video for this song Tweaker. We're gonna get all into everything. Make sure you subscribe. We're going live. We got a lot of things in store for the people. Listen, I want to tell you something. You know, LiAngelo Ball came out and said some things. He had an interview today with Complex, and he says some emphatic statements. And I don't want this to get taken out of context, but he did say that he feels like he is better and colder than Cameron. Yes, we all know Cameron, member of the Diplomats, the leader of the Diplomats. You got to understand Jim Jones, Jewels. We all know the list. There's a whole bunch of people that was involved in that. Um, but you have Jello coming out and saying that obviously when you see what's going on with all of the hoopla and all this, you're gonna have a lot of backlash. But I want to tell you this, that if you are LiAngelo Ball, this is the kind of confidence that you're supposed to have. You could ask Cameron himself, as an artist, how you supposed to feel. He's supposed to say he better than Cameron. That's what he's supposed to say. What was he supposed to say? That Cam is better than him? That don't go like that. You got to understand who his father is. You understand who LeVar is. LeVar went on national television. You had Shannon Sharp. You had what was it, Skip Bayless? They was like, it was something going on. They was like, so you telling me your son is better than LeBron? He said, yes. You understand? I want y'all to rewind that footage. This is what kind of cloth LiAngelo Ball is cut from. This is not a knock towards Cameron. I think that's the cheap way to go out. To say, oh my God, do you know the legendary albums they get? Oh my God, we understand that. This is not, and if you look, Jello is in a lot of comment sections. He's very active on social media. He's coming out and saying, like, listen, there's nothing, no issues with Cam. Y'all, it seems like the media wants a Cam and Jello situation. Obviously, we know Cameron is going to respond to this. Cameron and his show, he could use this kind of stuff, keep it going. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I could only imagine that this is gonna be the opening segment, for tomorrow's show of It Is What It Is. I can only imagine, what they're gonna be doing. But to be honest with you, this is what Jello's supposed to say. He's supposed to feel like he's better than everybody. That's just how it's supposed to go. Jello had made a lot of revelations. I want to shout out about G3. G3 seems to be a lot more open now that he is in artist mode. Jello is very deserving of everything that he has in store for him right now. I love when I'm seeing Jello was fresh. The video was crazy. I don't want to talk too much, but I mean, we all know a lot of stars popped out. Big brothers, big ballers. You all know what's going on. BBB was in full effect. We're gonna get into that. Make sure you subscribe to Flight Sports TV. But seriously, or any rapper, you supposed to feel like you better than everybody. You know, um, I want to tell you something about French Montana. French, believe it or not, y'all, French is one of my favorite rappers. You'll be surprised, but I'm telling you, French, in my opinion, French is very nice and underrated. You know, um, French came out on First Take, and it was, I think they was asking him like, if you could compare your style to a player in the NBA, what would it be? He said, I feel like I'm LeBron. And it was like a pause, and everybody was like, huh? What, LeBron? Yeah, LeBron. He said that with a straight face. This how you supposed to feel. No matter how somebody wants to categorize your music, oh man, you only good for this and that. You only good. Listen, you still supposed to feel like you the best. Every artist in the game feels like they're the best artist in the world. And that's why they make incredible music. That's why hits after hits after hits. Like Cam went toe to toe with Jay-Z, Cam went toe to toe with 50, and it wasn't no, you know, physicality. It was like a lyrical sparring, a lyrical situation of like, let's see what it is. Now obviously, I'm gonna keep it real. If you watch the interviewer, I don't this guy. I'm telling you, I'm just keeping it real. I don't know if Jello was even feeling the dude. Pause. It seemed like the guy was trying to. I don't know, but he like set something up. He Jello doesn't want to have a situation where it's him versus Cameron. He even said, listen, that's everybody's legend. He refers to Cameron as a legend. You understand? This is what I'm trying to tell you. So respect is there coming from Jello's side. So I just want to let you know the media and how the guy from Complex, he wanted some bait there. You see Complex, they all on social media, is all over the place now, and I like how Jello's in the comment section. They're not saying, they're not telling you that Jello has the respect for Cam. They're not telling you all of this. They just the whole headline. Jello says he feels like he's better than Cam. He make better music than Cameron. And now you're gonna have everybody just come out in a rage. But it is what it is at the end of the day. I love what LiAngelo is doing. His stars just can continue to rise. It is a lot more breaking news involving LiAngelo Ball. Jello got a lot of big things coming, a lot of major records. Def Jam Universal, they are fully intact in this situation. They are pushing G3 to heights never before seen, and we're witnessing it firsthand. We about to see Jello rock the stage. So you got a lot of artists, siding with G3. G3 got to understand right now, G3 got the wave. Listen, right? Anything G3 touch right now is going to be out of here. Now let's see what happens with how this whole thing takes place. I would like to see how the media takes this all apart. But this is definitely a crazy situation if you look into it. But there's a lot of context that we have to look into. There's a lot deeper, and look into the whole story in totality. Don't listen to a sound bite. Listen to the full clip. I'm telling you, it'll make a lot more sense. G3 is making no wrong here. You understand? This is 100% right. I love what Jello is doing. He need to feel like he better than Jay-Z. Not just Cameron. He need to feel like he the best artist in the game. And if he feels like that, he's gonna continue to drop hit after hit after hit. Did you see what happened to his first record? That was just the first record. Mind you, he was just sitting on that. Pause. He just released that, played that for a streamer just out the mid blue. He said this the song he was rocking to. And that now look. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Make sure you hit the like button and most definitely hit the subscribe button. It's Flight Sports TV.